Hey Libra, hey Libra, Happy New Year. Welcome to the channel, Crystal Garden Tarot. My name is Christina. I'm going to be doing your reading for January 2019. This is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm wishing you a Happy New Year, happy, healthy, abundant, blessed New Year, Leo. I hope you had a really good time over the holidays. Let's just get right into it. What does Spirit What do your guardian angels and your spirit guides want you to know to help guide you, to help you heal, to help you manifest what you need to manifest? I'm seeing that you need to have faith, okay? Listening, all right? At the heart of your reading, listening. All right, Libra, this is a message saying to you, pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities that you see, that you hear. Okay, pay attention to them because you are receiving messages, all right? Or you're going to receive messages, especially in the next few weeks, even into February. Really listen. And this pathway here in this card here is really standing out to me. So I feel like you're being encouraged to listen to your inner guide, listen to, the messages that you're receiving, because it's leading you to this much more, well lit path. Okay, you're being guided. I'm also seeing at the bottom of the deck here, the underlying energy is perception. Okay, so it's going to be like, how are we looking at things? Let's pull more cards to get more, information as to what's going on here. This is something else I saw as I meditated on your cards. Sacred Destined, a message of love. The universe is sending you messages of love. There's something new. There's some type of new beginning here that I feel like you're really feeling passionate about, or you're gonna be feeling passionate about, Libra. I'm seeing winter's end. So a lot of you may have gone through something really difficult, maybe even it's been going on for, a long time for some of you. But nonetheless, it's been like winter, okay? And something is being revealed. You're gaining insight here. You're having a breakthrough, all right? That is helping you to shift your perception of things, okay? Yeah, definitely. Underneath here, you have enchantment and intuition, so you're definitely receiving messages from your higher self in the spirit realm, and you need to trust what you're receiving, because it's allowing you to have the breakthrough and the insight that you need to get through, this difficult period of time, and to go on and allow, with this card number 37, which is going to be 10, this completion to happen so that you can go out on your new passionate beginning. And yes, here we have the underlying energy being winter's end. Okay, so you have here what flew out is the Nine of Hearts, fulfillment, harmony, protection. Just know that no matter what it is that you went through here, and I feel some of you guys are having some fears, okay, as you come out of this dark period, a lot of you may be having fears of what's next, of the new beginning, of the unknown. There could be some subconscious feelings that you're having, emotions, like you could be feeling hurt, still about, you know, still in the funk of this, even though you're coming out of it. There's still, like, I feel some remnants here of whatever this winter has been for you. This is a general reading. So you have to apply it how it fits. But nonetheless, you have the Nine of Hearts, and this is kind of like the Nine of Cups in the tarot, where you are moving into a time where you're going to be feeling. And I also saw a couple other cards that flew out where there was harmony there. Okay, so it's like you're moving into a more balanced state, which is very important for you as a Libra, and I understand that. My moon is in Libra, so I can definitely resonate with that. But you're moving into a period of, much more balance, and wishes coming true with this new beginning, and you are protected. So whatever fears that you're having in regards to the unknown, you can go ahead and release those fears, all right, because you're protected as you move along through your journey. I really try to keep these readings at 30 minutes, guys. I've been going over. I'm gonna try to keep this for more than 30 minutes, okay? All right, you're needing to trust yourself. Oh, yeah, look at this. As I open this up, it's like she feels, she knows. Trust yourself, okay? Listen to your intuition because it's steering you to wish fulfillment. It's steering you to harmony. You just gotta, like, really change your perception of what's going on here. And then you have the power of attraction here. So remember, with those fears that you may be having, or those subconscious, negative feelings that you may be experiencing, just keep in mind that whatever it is that you're thinking about and you're feeling, it's going to manifest itself. So try to keep your thoughts positive and try to release those fears. Ask the universe to help you release those fears, to help you to trust your intuition, and to help you recognize the signs and synchronicities that are really being given to you. All right, here we have card 32, which for me is going to be 5, faith in the process. Okay, so Libra, that was another thing that I kept seeing. Like I said, have faith. And the underlying energy here is come to life. Okay, so I feel like with that 5 there, a lot of you are going through some very profound changes in your life, okay? And the universe is asking you to have faith in it, to have faith in the process. Things may still feel like this, okay? Like you're still in the funk of it, but just have faith in the process. You may be being stripped. I'm hearing stripped. Like some of you guys may be feeling stripped of some things as you go through uh, these changes, this new beginning. And so Spirit, the divine is just asking you to have faith in the process, because you're going to come out here on top as you allow this cycle to complete. Let us pull some more. And then here we have, at the, like I said, the underlying energy come to life. So bring your own self back to life, okay? Because I feel like for a lot of you, you may have been through something that was so, oh gosh, look at that. As I'm saying that and I open up the deck, I have here like these 3 cards. So I feel like for a lot of you, there is a need for you to celebrate. Okay, it's time to celebrate because you're moving out of this harsh energy. All right, after this, feeling betrayed and someone or people stuck all these swords into your back. Some of you could have been dealing with a third party situation as well. But it's like bring into life your own dreams. Bring into life what you want to manifest. Look at that. As I open the deck again, the Wheel of Fortune, karma's on your side. A karmic cycle has ended, and things have ended in your favor here. Whatever was going on here, there was no stability there. There was no longevity with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And now you're moving into a much more solid foundation. Whether this is a relationship, whether it's a job, whether it's just a state of being, you're moving into a much more solid foundation. Again, I'm seeing that there was no stability or longevity with the previous situation that caused you the difficulty, the hardship. Let's pull some tarot to see what else comes out. I feel like that wanted to be reversed there. Let's see. Lots of cards flying out. Can't take that many. All right. So we have the Magician in reverse. I feel like some of you could have been dealing with someone who was emotionally manipulative in some way, and it really caused a burden. These cards are just flying all over the place. All right. Wow. Some of you, I feel, were dealing with someone who was emotionally, just manipulating you in some type of way. Okay. This could also be you delaying manifesting your dreams. Okay. Because you're stuck in the funk of whatever has taken place that was difficult. All right, in that dark energy. And so for some of you, I'm going to clarify that, but for some of you, you were being manipulated, okay? And there was a situation where there was no progress there, okay? And you could have been dealing with someone who was very emotionally immature. Why is this Magician in reverse? Why is this Magician in reverse? Okay, some of you were dealing with an Aries or another fire sign with the Emperor there in reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, they're coming up in reverse. If you were dealing with a fire sign, they were definitely manipulating you, okay? And there was no progress in that situation, and they were very emotionally immature. For others of you, this is going to be about you, because it is general, about you needing to stand in your own authority, in your own power, in regards to, having allowed someone or continuing to allow someone to manipulate you. It's time for you to stand in your own power and use your own authority. And for those of you who are delaying, your wishes and your dreams because you're still feeling this heavier energy, it's time for you to get into your power and authority, okay? And for those of you who are dealing, like I said, with the fire sign, they're coming up there in reverse. And here we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So what you were investing into something or someone, you were not reaping the benefits. You were not reaping. Your harvest continued to come up short. What you were putting in, you were not giving out. You were not getting out of it, rather. Okay, I feel that you had to make a difficult decision. There was a decision that had to be made. Also, for some of you who are dealing with the fire signs, it doesn't matter what sign, but for whoever, for those of you who were dealing with someone who was being manipulative, they could have been juggling you and other people. Okay. But I feel like this is like you having made a decision. Okay. I feel like definitely like this is like you made a decision and you decided. You have the Nine of Cups. You decided like, you know what? My harvest continues to come up short. There's no progress here. Like, you're not even mature emotionally. I'm going to decide to drop this and pick up what it is that I wish for. I'm going to move into the direction of wish fulfillment. You also could have been dealing, again, like I said, with someone. Some of you were dealing with third party situations where you were being juggled, and that person was just like, it was like you were another one of their trophies, and they were all arrogant, and it was just about how many trophies they had. But with this Ten of Cups coming out, okay, for a lot of you, this is you having made the decision to drop whatever it was, like I said, that you were not reaping what you put into it, and you're moving into the Nine of Cups. You're moving after, look at this is a progression. You're moving from the Nine of Cups into the Ten of Cups because you made a decision to drop what was no longer serving you. I have the Three of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So a lot of you are definitely dealing with third party situations in which you were the one sacrificing so much, and some of you may be going back and forth with this. Okay, a lot of you guys were dealing with a player. Some of you may be also going back and forth because, especially if we're dealing with a fire sign, it's like they're trying to come back in, you know. And some of you may be going back and forth with that because you know that there was a third party situation. But I see justice being served here. I see like your intuition is really strong. Like I said, coming up here with the high priestess upright, your intuition's really strong, and it illuminated a lot for you with whatever the situation is. Okay. And then I feel that this is also you, Libra, like moving in again to happier times. The sun is coming out, the flowers are growing. Okay. I seen the child standing out. This is like there's a rebirth here, okay? I see you coming out of depression, or for some of you, this is you feeling like very discontent about something. But I'm feeling a lot of you are starting to come out of the depression, and you're deciding again to take the other cup being offered to you by the divine, which is wish fulfillment, and the happy family, the whole bag. All right, and a lot of you guys are feeling very emotional about the hurt that was caused to you, okay? And it's like, but you had to get out your comfort zone, all right? And your ships are coming in. You had to get out of your comfort zone, and you had to just go along and move out on your own. You threw that love, kind of to the back burner, and you decided to concentrate on yourself, to come back into your own power here and stand on what it is that you have with you, and you left something behind because you knew that there was no victory there. Okay, there was no victory there. You could have been dealing with someone who was really arrogant. All right, the situation was very imbalanced. All right, and I'm feeling like you don't want to move forward with it any longer because again, you're over here like looking pretty good with your foundation, moving into a much more solid foundation here, something that leads to longevity, even like marriage, if you're dealing with, you know, a different a new partner. It's like if you're dealing with a new partner, I see longevity there, and I see it, really possibly leading to marriage. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles here. Again, it's like stability upon stability, longevity upon longevity here. All right. Something just wasn't in your favor here with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. All right. And there's no need for you to worry about it with the Nine of Swords in reverse because you're moving into a much more mutually beneficial relationship or just some type of situation where it's mutually beneficial, even if that's love for your own self, okay? And it's like, I feel like you gave up here with the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you definitely gave up on something, or it's time to give up on something and walk away. But I'm seeing that you're having a really hard time walking away. Some of you may feel like you continue to keep getting pulled back, someone could be very codependent. It could be you. You have to be honest with yourself. I see codependency issues here, and that being a reason that it's hard to walk away, all right? And just like that could be also just a serious imbalance in the situation, all right? And again, not a need for you to cry over spilled milk. And a lot of you who dropped this situation here and decided to move into wish fulfillment, and you're coming into that 10 of Cups, you ain't crying over spilled milk about this person, okay? With the Queen of Swords in reverse, it's like, okay, for some of you, you ain't having it. You cut the person off and it's like, look, we're done. We are done because I've moved on to wish fulfillment. And for others of you, this is where you need to come out of your heart about the situation. You need to stand in your authority, and you need to go ahead and turn that up right. Be the Queen of Swords. Take off her energy. Take that sword of truth and cut out what needs to be cut out, because there is definitely a cycle that has ended here. It wants to end. It is ending, and the universe is saying that, okay? Because there's been some deception here, whether you know it or not, whether you have the clarity or not. I feel like for a lot of you, it was your intuition with this listening and that High Priestess coming out, intuition coming out in this other vintage oracle deck. There was some deception going on that you didn't know about, but your intuition told you that, okay? Your intuition told you that. It's like you received some type of communication. You received some type of message. For some of you, you're going to receive some information from this King of Cups. You could have been dealing with a water sign. Some of you were dealing with a fire sign. Some of you dealing with a water sign. Doesn't matter what the sign are, because, as I say, the signs don't take precedence over the cards. Now, this is someone who was very emotionally unavailable, emotionally possibly manipulative. Everyone has been getting a lot of the same cards. So when that Venus went into retrograde, it really made a lot of us look at our relationships and for what they truly were. Like, so much light was shed on the fuckery, on the deception, and a lot of it was messages that we were receiving from the spirit realm and from our own inner self, okay? And it's just like we decided to cut it out. Okay, and your soul was like, this is not what I want. It's like someone wasn't trying. For some of you, someone was not willing to make a commitment to you. Some of you guys were dealing with third party situations, whether you knew it or not, and so it was just really unconventional and imbalanced. And for others of you, there is a need to continue, again, like with this at the center of your reading, listening. This is you needing to listen to your inner guide, okay? And this is also like because your spirit didn't want it. Your spirit didn't want it. Now you have the Ace of Pentacles here. We're just going through the bottom of the deck here. The Ace of Pentacles here, where there's a golden opportunity being offered to you. Look at that. It's the Ten of Cups. It's wish fulfillment being offered to you because you're cutting this out. And if you haven't cut it out, then it needs to be cut out. Okay, I feel like a lot of you had a tower moment happen where you came into realization of the deception going on. And if you are not allowing the cycle to end, if any of you are not allowing the cycle to end because you know the pain of it all right, again, you're being called to have faith in the process, because if you don't let the cycle end, this will happen if it hasn't already happened. Or if it happened, it's going to happen again. You're going to have another tower moment where you're going to be pushed out this building that you don't belong in because the building's on fire. Let it happen. Let the cycle end so that you don't have to get pushed out of a burning building. It's on fire. Just the door's open. Walk out of it. You're not going to be left out in the cold. You're coming out of the hardship. But I see a lot of you feeling, weak and needing to, you know, you find your direction. You left something behind. It's time to leave something behind. You have everything that you need within you, and the world is in your hands. You could do whatever you want to do. I feel like a lot of you released. A lot of you put so much into this situation, whatever it is, relationship, or it doesn't have to be a relationship. It's something that you put a lot of hard work into. I see you like releasing because it's just coming. It's become too much, and I see something new. Like, I see something new that you're passionate about here, okay? And it's wish fulfillment with that star card. You have healing, there's faith here. The universe is here giving you healing, giving you wish fulfillment, all right? Because you went ahead and you made that difficult decision there, okay? So for a lot of you, this opened up room for your twin flame to come in, all right? Or for just there to be a relationship that's really blessed by the universe, okay, where there's transparency there, where the love is being expressed there with that blue there, the throat chakra, the foundation is love. They're standing on green, okay? There's so much power in it, and it's from the divine. It's blessed by the divine. There's growth. There's passion there with this, flame tree here. and it's being expressed, and it's solid with this mountain, and there's transparency. So a lot of you are moving into that, okay, after this winter's end. All right, and I feel like a lot of you here, it's like the divine intervened. The divine intervened, and it illuminated the deception for a lot of you guys. All right, and it's just really difficult for some of you because you may not be feeling like you have the clarity that you need, but the divine intervened here. I'm really feeling with this, and a lot of you are standing in your own truth there, okay, with that situation. Now, some of you still feel bound to this situation or this individual. For some of you, it could have been a twin flame that you were dealing with, but the divine intervened because that person wasn't on the same page as you, because it was negative, because it was toxic, because there was deception there, okay, and because it was a burden. All right. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is about a relationship, and I feel like this person may come back and try to offer you a cup of love now. But I encourage you to be very careful, okay, because I do feel like there's manipulation that was going on. All right, and a lot of you are not going to want to move forward. This Ace of Cups is in reverse, so it's like this person was pushed out, twin flame or not. Like I said in I think it was the Cancer video, okay, like I've been going through I went through the same thing very recently, where it's my twin flame. I know it's my twin flame, but they're not evolved, they're not on the same page, there was manipulation, there was so much deception. Twin flame or not, remember that that's about service, that's about work. It is mutually beneficial for both parties as far as, the love is concerned, but just keep in mind that that relationship is about the work. You deserve love. So twin flame or not, if they gotta go, if you had to drop that because it was not fulfilling you, because it was hurting you, because then I see the next card out being the King of Wands here, where someone was like controlling, they were mean, they could have been abusive in some way, got really angry, very fast, just not in the way that a person should get angry, like an unhealthy way. Um, be very careful if this person tries to come and offer you a cup of love. Just remember what it was that, how you felt, okay? And you have your own free will. Some people do change, but you have wish fulfillment and the Ten of Cups here coming in. So you might not want to go back to that when you have wish fulfillment coming to you, or you're already in wish fulfillment. Okay, I feel like you cut communication off with someone, and it's like you don't want to move forward. Even if this person offers you a cup, all right, it's like you don't want to move forward, and the cycle is complete. So that's the last card I'm going to take as far as the tarot is concerned. Okay, I did see the Hermit here, and I see that a lot of you have done, a lot of introspection. The underlying energy here in that deck is the Knight of Wands. So I feel like, again, especially if you're dealing with some type of fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, I feel like they're trying to rush in. Like you might not even know it yet, but I feel like they're like plotting or working to come in and rush in and offer you this cup of love, but the scales have balance and justice is served. So if you tell this person, look, I don't want to move forward with you because of X, Y, and Z, the deception or whatever was going on there, that's justice being served, okay? And justice is being served here. It's like, I also feel like this is you too. Like, get back on your horse. You're getting back on your horse, just have faith in the process. You're getting back on your horse after you've gone through this, this winter, and you're having this regeneration, this rebirth, and there is a positive outcome coming with justice on your side, all right? And you, again, there's that high priestess again, you listening to your intuition, all right? And continue to listen to that intuition and stand in your power. I see you not wanting to move forward with something because so much was illuminated. You do have a lot of clarity. Now we're going to take some advice cards for you, Libra. You're being encouraged to clear yourself, all right, from any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. with this situation. I just saw that twin flame card too. There it goes again. Look at that. Hold this way you can see it. Twin flame. A lot of you are dealing with the twin flame, and underneath that is shield yourself. Again, it's about the service. You deserve love. Look, it might happen in another dimension. It might happen in another lifetime. It may happen years from now. I don't know. But you deserve love, whether this is your twin flame or not, okay? They just may not have evolved yet. Cut your cords. Shield yourself, I'm seeing. It's hard. I know it's hard, and you still feel bound to the person. Even if you have your wish fulfillment in Ten of Cups as far as, what it is that you want, what you want reciprocated to you. It's like you still feel bound because it's the flame. That's what's going on with a lot of you. Cancel, clear, delete. Your advice from the angel cards here is cancel, clear, delete. Use only positive words and thoughts as they're rapidly manifesting into form. Oh my God. Listen, Libra, as I pulled this card, I happened to look at the time and it said 3 and then it said 111. So 111 is going to be an angel number about you thinking positive thoughts. So use only positive words and thoughts as they're rapidly manifesting into form. This is what the angel number 111 is about. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. So this is your card of advice, Libra, for your reading in January. And you're being encouraged to, again, shield yourself, cut cords, cancel, clear, delete what's no longer serving you. Use that sword of truth. Use that sword of power to cancel out what is no longer serving you so that you can bring in your wish fulfillment, your 9 of Cups, your 10 of Cups there. Because your intuition is guiding it to you. And at the bottom of the deck is cut your cords. Ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns, and visualize success, okay? Visualize success as you move into this 9 of Cups and 10 of Cups energy. We're going to pull you an outcome card now, Libra, and we're going to wrap this reading up. Stand in your strength, I'm seeing. I'm seeing that what you perceive, again, I'm seeing perception. What you perceive as an injustice was really a blessing because it's allowing you to clear out what's no longer serving you. And as I say that, I'm opening the deck looking at the God of the underworld, saying that something which no longer serves you is about to end. It's like this is going on for all of us. It's amazing. It's like it's an amazing time, 2019. You're being encouraged also to ask the angels for help, and support through this situation. Let's pull an outcome card for you, Libra. Alright, we have something that flipped. Look at that. Beautiful, Libra. The angel of union. A partnership is blessed and destined for greatness. Right here with that 9 of Cups wish fulfillment and 10 of Cups there. You have a union. You have a partnership. And look at that. At the bottom of the deck, there's that goddess of justice where what seems to be an injustice is actually a blessing. Listen, if some of you know or feel that you're dealing with your twin flame and you had to cut this person out because it was just toxic, it wasn't good for you, what you have now, the person that you're with now, or the other person trying to offer you the cup of love, who is not the person who hurt you, it's blessed. That union is blessed and it is destined for greatness. All right? And you have the 10 of Cups, which is the whole shebang, the marriage, the happy family, the dog under the rainbow. It's everything that you ever wished for, okay? I'm wishing you all the best. I'm wishing you healing as you go through this completion. Remember, my loves, to have faith in the process, okay? Have faith in the process, because Spirit sees what we don't. The divine sees what we don't, and our intuition knows, even if we can't see it with our minds or with our own eyes. Have faith in the process, because all of this has led you to your wish fulfillment, to a beautiful partnership that's blessed. So, congratulations to you all. Remember that tarot time is fluid. So, even if you don't see these energies coming up right away this month, they are in the workings, okay, in the very, very near future. But open yourself up to it and clear out all of that negative crap from old relationships, especially the past, this very recent situation. Clear yourself so you can open yourself up to that, because you deserve it. Because if you didn't deserve it, Spirit wouldn't be giving it to you. All right? Remember, remember that you deserve it. I wish you all the best. Thank you, Libra, for watching. Please subscribe. We're going to be doing a lot of readings on this channel, some really cool stuff. Um, thank you so much for watching, and blessings to you in this new year. I love you guys. Bye, Libra.